fantasy draft franchise, we're in a bit of a situation here. Down, or lost 3 games in a row. 2 simulated, 1 watched. Can we get the win we need here against a tough opponent, the Tennessee Titans? We've had their number for years, but this is a different team. This is a struggling team. We need to see if we can bounce back, get back into the playoffs. We're currently the 8th seed after falling from the 2. Obviously, that was very early on in the season. We were the 2, but not a lot of hope here from the fans. But that's what happens when you go on a 3-game losing streak. Then you have to bring the fans back. You gotta make them see. 1 or fewer. So basically 4 touchdowns, 1 or less interception, and 350 yards. Sorry for all the coughing there. Do have a water bottle next to me, so hopefully once we get through these drills, that'll kind of clear up. Alright, Hackett here. Another terrible drill for him. This might be the last time he has to do it, though. We certainly hope not. Great start, though. Followed up by a not so great second play, but it gets us to bronze. That was unfortunate. He got caught on the line after I already hit sticked. Corbett hurdling us there. So after a good start, we're starting to collapse. Got the edge on me. Handoff inside, I whiffed there. It's going to be another touchdown. Not a lot of hope here for... oh goodness, this is not going well. Not a lot of hope for Silver here. In fact, it's next to none right now, and it's officially none. No hope for Silver. At least we got to hit that out of Corbett, who surprisingly is not at fault for our current situation. Not necessarily. Charles Silver. I think we're on the long haul. It's week 15, that means it's 18. We're going to watch 3 more games this season. This week, next week, which is a Super Bowl rematch, and then we will watch the Chiefs game to end the season. And honestly, that Chiefs game may be the game we need to win to keep ourselves in the playoffs. Now, there is also the possibility, we get some wins, the Dolphins get some losses, and we just take the division back. That is always a possibility as well. We're only 1 game behind. However, that's really 2 games because they hold the tiebreaker, defeating us twice this year. 1 in simulation, 1 watched. Let me get that water real quick. Hopefully that helps. Kitchen's gonna be going wide receiver battle here. He got gold on home base last week. And we're gonna be starting here with a gain of 400. Gonna go back to that spot. We'll get it again. And we'll miss both the zones there. Got to silver. And we're not quite close enough to gold for me to just go deep. We'll go ahead and secure the gold before doing it. And got off the tip. And another catch there. 24,000, probably going to be the best of the week. Really hope this coughing does not continue into the whole episode. Be kind of annoying for y'all and me. Alright, didn't swim the right way there. I was about to say we have gold across the board, then I remembered what the absolute onslaught that just happened in that dang double trouble drill. Oh, we got hit there. We survive it though. Great start there for Dixon. Alright, a sack fumble there, 6,096. That's definitely going to be the best for this drill. Rarely do you see a 6,000. Go boys, coming in here. The D-line has gotten less sacks this year. I would definitely notice that. Let's see what happened. So we're gonna need the sacks to increase. We're gonna need more turnovers and more consistent third down stops. I think the defense is primarily to blame for the situation we're in, because it's not like we're just getting destroyed. They're close losses brought on primarily by poor defense. Giving up 3rd and 24 consistently is not a good winning formula. Alright, we got golds across the board there. Burgess going red zone defense.
Let's go now. Ready.
That was a clamp. And he has extreme speed. There's one thing covering Branch. This man is a demon. Sadly, we will not be able to see any of his career, really. Next year is the final season of franchise, and maybe if Branch retires, he will get some opportunities. But other than that scenario, it'll be the end of his career without even it beginning. Alright, we actually got gold on that, which is kind of impressive considering how poorly it began. He's going to break that tackle just to prove a point. Now, technically, if we want to move on from Corbett and just have fun in the final season, bring in all these people, we could have Richardson be the starting quarterback. Which I don't think is a bad option. Excuse me. That cough escaped. We're gonna go upgrade these players here. We're not gonna get into the next season until we're actually there. Let's go finesse here. I know the one side is super high, but the other one is low enough. And that's exactly what I wanted. Dark green everywhere. DeMarcus Burke here. Let's go man, so hybrid. +2 zone coverage, +1 man. That's gonna be an ability slot as well. Charles Silver might be getting his last upgrade of this series. Or not of the series, that would be crazy. Of the season. Let's go power moves, get those up to 80. Hopefully that makes an impact. +2 power moves gets him up to 81. The very important game here. Let's see what we got here for Burke. Alright. What happened here? Oh, I must have automatically clicked. Let's go with the deep route one there, because if he can knock out more, that's where he plays. He's that deep kind of player, so we need him with some more pass breakups here today. The Titans rumbling here. Zach Sutherland, their new starting quarterback. Brenton Michaels. Leonard Spain is their #1 receiver. Jamal Gentry, Cody Hartley, Corey Josephson, Rudy Moody, Seth Kirkland, David Brown. How does this team have 9 wins? Ashton Bryant and Chad Shelley. Dave Ray, Austin Richards, Jay Griffin, Moses McGill. Demetrius Brown, Taven Barton, Ross Lewis, Eli Kaplan, Marquand Russell, Sidney Cooper, Shaq Townsend, Toby Camp, Steve Buckner. The answer, their defense is cracked. Alright, play full game. We're not going to edit uniforms this time. We are the away team, even less of an advantage here. But I think we can, with our problems being defensively, primarily, I think we can do some good things in this one. We're going to find out how the offense is going to handle the game, though. And the return will go out to the 18 here. Alright, Corbett is trying to inspire the team here. Telling them, alright, we need this win. Let's get started here. Hand off inside, and it's going to be gain of 2 for Jackson. Very important game there. We need the Ravens to lose. Because even if we win the rest of our games, if other teams are winning, we are not. Handoff goes inside, and that's a gain of 2 more for Jackson. Lucky for us, the Bengals are playing the Steelers, and the Colts and Ravens are playing, the Colts and Dolphins are playing each other. Incomplete pass over the middle there. The Patriots lose, that'll help us out a bit. And the 3 and out to start is definitely not ideal. Titans take over at the 38-yard line. We'll see how this team plays. Play action. Pressure coming off the edge. There's Subtle with a sack. Great start here. I think we're going to get a lot of pressure today. I think this is going to be a low-scoring affair. Pass dumped short here. Picks up 4. 3rd down and 15 from the 33-yard line. It was Spain there with the catch. And Sutherland is going to have to throw this one away. 3 and out for both offenses to start. Great here, the Chiefs and the Chargers are playing each other, so that puts us in a good spot. We're getting some matchups that are kind of favorable for us. Alright, we'll start here at the 30-yard line. Pass outside. Hendricks gets the catch. Picks up 7. He stepped out of bounds. No scores yet. Handoff goes inside. Jackson falling forward for a gain of the 1st down. No scores anywhere yet. Handoff outside. Jackson has some blocking. Actually, that's not Jackson, that's Vincent. Gain of 4. The good thing about the Bills winning there is it puts them both at 5 and 9. Not any closer to us. Pass dumped here. Hendricks picks up almost the 1st down, inches short. Yeah, I might have wanted to challenge that. Probably could have been a pass caught here. 1st down. Heath gets beyond the 50-yard line now. Jackson in the backfield. And Spriggs will get 2 yards there on the jet sweep. Pass outside, nearly intercepted. 3rd down and 8 coming up. We're not in field goal range yet. We're close though. And he's under pressure. Has a man open over the middle. It's Alvarado to the 26. 1st down and 10. Pressure coming. He's going to get out of it and dump it short. Jackson has 3. Corbett playing well so far in this one. Under pressure, but he's getting away, making some moves around the field. Play action. Pass dumped. Alvarado stiff arms a defender. 1st down. We're inside the red zone now. Steelers up here early on the Bengals. Pass caught. Going to be inches short of the 1st down. It's Spriggs. Never mind, that's Waters. Gain of 10. Fullback dive here maybe. Pitch outside, I hate the call. He stretches and he's not going to get there. It's Vincent. 3rd and 1 at the 4-yard line. Pass outside, incomplete, jarred free. The field goal unit coming out after that failure of a pitch. Yes, I blame the pitch for the whole thing. Alright, we'll go up 3-0 here. See what the Titans are going to do to answer. They will return this out to the 20-yard line. We need Cleveland to lose that game. There's a lot of games we're not going to see the results of that we need to know. Handoff inside, breaking tackles, picks up 8 for Michaels. Need to worry about the run defense. A little RPO here, 1st down. Brenton Michaels, their running back, shaking up on the play. Dallas moving into 2 wins. They're trying to choke away that #1 seed. They may have already done it. Handoff inside. Oh, he's faster than Michaels is. Levy, 13. Play action. Pressure coming. He'll dump it off the mark. I think he wanted the curl in the middle of the field. He missed it. Play action. Pressure coming. It's subtle again. He got it away. The Buccaneers up early here on the Panthers, not the Falcons. What the hell am I saying? 3rd down and 10. Can we finally get off the field? We can. Sack inside. It's Boyle. Dolphins down early here. Punt coming out to the 21-yard line. Oh, that's the 25. I can't look at this field properly sometimes. Bengals tie things up. Handoff inside, and that's a gain of 4 for Vincent. Handoff inside again, and Jackson only has 1. Not having a great start in this one. And it looks like we might have a false start here. But the defensive end touched the lineman. That's going to be automatic 1st down. Neutral zone infraction on our good buddy Jay Griffin.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first. On 1st down.
Pressure coming. Corbett gets it off to Alvarado. Gain of 8. Down to the 43-yard line. If completed or a run, this will be the end of the 1st. Pass off the mark. He was turning around, but he hadn't completed the cut. A little off timing there. 3rd down and 2, going 5 wide. Pass outside, wide open man. It's Spriggs getting the 1st down. That'll take us to the 2nd quarter. They'll basically just take a big step in the other direction, and they'll be back on the line of scrimmage. Here just short of the 50. Going 5 wide again here. Audible from Corbett. Pass caught over the middle. It's Spriggs. inches short of the first down, basically in field goal range here. I would say this is field goal range. Handoff outside, and Jackson has a first down and a bit more. Gain of 6 on the play to the 35. Pass outside, off the mark for Heath. No, that's actually going to be Kitchens. 2nd down and 10. Dolphins down 10. Handoff inside. Jackson with the spin move. Picks up 7. Down to the 28. Clear field goal range here, but we want a touchdown. Pass cut. Alvarado, first down. They say he coughed it up, but he's on it. First and 10 from the 23-yard line. Going outside, broken up. Intended for Spriggs. Good play there by the defense. Broncos up 7-0 now. Their first points here coming in the second quarter. Blitz sent. Picked up enough time to get this first down to Spriggs. Inside the red zone now. First and 10 from the 12. 5 wide here. Pass caught, slant, Spriggs down to the 2. First and goal. Just go right down the middle, no shenanigans. Pitch outside, exactly what I told them not to do, and it's into the end zone, but there's going to be a holding call. You might want to stop celebrating. So we finally get into the end zone, but now we're backed up to the 12. Handoff inside. Jackson has 2. Make it 3. 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line. Everybody's in tight. We might run it again here. Going pass. Caught. It's going to be Kitchens for a gain of 5. 3rd and goal from the 4 now. Audible here from Corbett. Nothing's open. He stands, fires, touchdown. The first career touchdown of Kitchens. Comes at a great moment. 10-0 lead now here for the Jets. This is exactly how we needed to start this game. And the return will get out to the 21-yard line.
So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards. Throwing to start the drive. Sutherland.
Pass dump short. Gain of 8 on the play.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw on 2nd.
Pass caught. First down. It's going to be a good play there for Spain. Miami gets 3. Handoff inside. A gain of 4 for Levy.
He gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6.
Looks like they might run it again here. They will. Suttle's gonna shut that down. He ripped it out. The Jets take over.
They'll take over inside the 45 at the
Levy got stripped, I think, by Suttle there.
And it's not just having
Let's
two hands on
see.
the ball, it's tucking
Who is he? When did it come out? None of these angles are helping me here. But we're coming out. That's a spoiler. Booth review. The Titans keep it. I was right. He was down. Third down and 2. Play action. He got a block. First down. Into Jets territory at the 37-yard line. I had a feeling his knee was down, and I was right. Pass outside, intercepted. It was off the mark, and Burgess has it. So we don't get the fumble, but we get the diving interception from Burgess. Handoff outside, has a couple blockers there, and that's going to be gain of 9 for Vincent. Play action, pass incomplete for Barrett. 3rd and 1 coming up. Or Beretta, not Barrett. Needing 1 yard, we will get it. George Phillips shaken up. That's not good. The rookie is going to be starting here at center. Handoff inside. Gain of 4 for Jackson. I think they get ball at half. They do. Pass outside, caught. Alvarado first down at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw. Corbin.
Pass over the middle, caught by Kitchens, who picks up 9, and there goes Reynolds. Remember what this O-line looks like in the depth. A bunch of 60s. This is a really good defense. We do not need to make any more injuries happen here. Alvarado has the first down. We have 2 rookie O-linemen in the game right now. Held up well that time. Pass caught. It's Alvarado into the red zone here. Handoff goes inside, and Jackson's going to lose 3. The Colts are up 14. 2-minute warning has been reached. 2nd down and 13. Pass incomplete, closer to an interception than a completed pass there. Got to be a little more careful there, Corbett. And we'll throw the screen pass, and Jackson's going to be short. Field goal unit coming out. The Steelers are up on the Bengals right now, which is not good for us. We don't want those bottom teams coming up. We can pass the Bengals. We have 7 wins. They have 9. They've also beaten us, though, so if they win one more game, we can no longer pass them. Well, if we lose one game and they win one game. So we don't want the Steelers coming up behind us, too. Don't think we've played the Steelers this year or any of the other AFC North teams. Just the Bengals. Pass over the middle, jarred free. But if they can get some good plays going, maybe get a touchdown here before half, get ball at half, they can turn this right back around on us. Pass caught on the slant, first down to the 31. Even if they just get a field goal, they can still do something similar. Pass dump short, incomplete. Probably for the best. Charles Silver's shaken up. Pressure inside, and there's Farmer with a sack. Looks like we're going to end this thing. We use the timeout there. Maybe we want to get another play. Handoff here only gets 2. Another drive coming up here for the Jets. Won't be a short field, but it'll be a shorter field. Not really. Down to the 25. Great punt. Alright, we have 1:09, just 1 timeout. Pass caught, Spriggs picks up 8. He's going to run the clock down.
Everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the ball.
Sack, fumble, and the Titans get on it here. That's not good.
In the red zone at the 17-yard line. Following the fumble recovery.
Pass caught here. Gain of 6. Titans in a very good position off of that fumble. They'll utilize a timeout here. Still plenty of time left on the clock. Pressure coming. Here's Subtle. He'll fire, incomplete. 3rd down and 4.
Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast.
Minnesota up over the Ravens. That's good for us. Pass caught, incomplete. That hold to 3.
Had a wide open target but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And his kick here is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now
Alright. 10-point lead now for the Jets. We're going to take this to half, more than likely. Just take the knee. Don't want to give up any more points. Well, it looks like we might go pass here. But Jackson is also likely to get a run. No, we're going pass. Pressure coming, floated, out of bounds. 2nd and 10, 16 seconds remain. Going into halftime, looks like the Dolphins are going to be down 14. Handoff here, we'll get 5, we'll take it to the 3rd. The Bengals get a touchdown before half, moving up over the Steelers there. It's exactly what we need to see right there.
Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside
Quarter number 3 here. Titans beginning with ball. They didn't really get anything going on that drive. So we'll see if they can come out and make some plays here. Off the mark there, Sutherland. Not having a good day. Honestly, the Colts might take this division. And the run inside goes for 3, which will be good for us because we'll have beaten the Titans. We just need to slide up to them. But the game's not over yet. Stop projecting things that haven't happened. Run here. Sutherland has a 1st down, gain of 10. Pass caught over the middle, gain of 5 on the play.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Play action, pressure coming. He's not going to escape. Hackett with the sack. 3rd and 8 from the 40. No pressure pass intercepted over the middle by Riley. And he'll take this just short of the 50-yard line.
Offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Pass dumped outside, and Kitchens only gets one there. Gets us to the 50.
From the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pressure coming, dump to Spriggs, and he'll have 4 more. 3rd down and 5 coming up here.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw.
Pass caught. First down Alvarado to the 40-yard line.
8th catch for him. It's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Handoff going outside. Jackson has a block. Makes a man miss. Going down the sideline to the 10-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer.
He's finally having a good running game, which is what we needed to get this offense back going. We're going to throw this pass away. Pressure started to get there from the inside. We're in a good position here. Can we finish the drive in the end zone? Spriggs runs in front of that. 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Corbett fires out of the back of the end zone. The field goal unit to come out here again. We'll be back up 13. Touchdown would have made me very comfortable, but not the case here. The kick is good.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points.
Alright, their score before half is eliminated. And a solid return to the 26-yard line here. Can Sutherland and the offense get anything going?
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Handoff inside, big run. Levy picks up a gain of 10 inches short of the 1st down. Honestly, their running game is where they should have focused. Handoff inside again. Levy powering forward to the 41-yard. Actually, that's Williams. Gain of 5 on the play and a 1st down. Handoff inside again. Levy picks up 5 more. Moving the ball well on this drive. The question is, can the passing game correlate with this running game? Pass caught here. If he didn't have to do all that spin around, he would have got a first easily there. Just a gain of 2 on the play. 3rd and 3. Pass incomplete over the middle. The punt team is going to come out.
And now 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll get off a fairly short kick here.
Titans not really showing anything here today. I think we're going to come out with the win. Well, that's a big spoiler. He just needs 20 more yards to get over 1,000 on this season. Pass over the middle, caught, first down. It's Kitchens to the 50-yard line. I think this is his last week starting. No, he'll start next week as well. Pass caught. Hendricks has 2. We need 1 more first down to get into field goal range. The Bears smoke the Seahawks there. Pressure coming, pass dumped, first down, it's Heath. Deep into field goal range here. A sack will still knock us out of it though. 14-0 Vikings. I think we're going to move into the 7th seed. Jackson picks up 1.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Game's still not over yet though. We can easily throw an interception or cough up the football. Anything could happen here. Pass caught, gain of 2. I think that's going to be Beretta. It is. And the Dolphins are going to lose that one for sure, I think. Pass outside, sideline catch. It's going to be Kitchens again here. They're going to challenge it. He has the first down into the red zone. A touchdown here gives it to a 3-score lead. A field goal still 2. Pass dump short. Heath picks up 9 to the 5. Second down and 1. Pass dumped short. Heath has it. He's down inches short of the end zone. The Steelers retake the lead there over the Bengals. See if they're able to maintain that lead. Pass caught. Touchdown. It's Spriggs. This game is over. Great job here by the Jets. Snapping the losing streak. Pass outside's going to be off the mark. Unless there's a big turnaround here, the Jets are going to get a win. Which I had a feeling we would when I saw their offense. Now the question is, can we beat the Saints? That's a question there because, you know, we do play the Chiefs, who are a mid-tier team. So if we can somehow take the division back, I think, which obviously will involve beating the Saints, I think we can actually win this division. But if the Dolphins win the rest of their games, we're going to need the Ravens to keep losing. And those other teams, of course. Pass caught over the middle, picks up 5, 3rd and 2.
5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Off play action.
Pass caught over the middle. Josephson with the first down. Should take it this next play. They should definitely call a play here before the quarter ends, and they won't. Going down 3 into the 4th. They have no offense today other than their running. But they can't run anymore. All passing from here on out. Pass outside, caught, and Josephson has 8 near the 50-yard line. Pass outside off the mark for Josephson. Would have been an easy first down. Is this a screen? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Pancake there, makes a man miss. First down, Levy. Beyond the 50 for maybe the first time on their own. Pressure coming, another screen here. The blocks aren't as good this time. Gain of 4. Walker gets back there. Second down and 6. Pass over the middle, caught. Gain of 4. Williams with the play. He may have taken those screens instead of Levy. Pass should have been intercepted by Walker. They'll have to go for it here. The field goal does. What are they doing? They're doing something I'm not seeing here. Did they just admit defeat? It's still a 3-score lead. Oh no, it's down to 16. This is why you do math. Math, not meth.
As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
But I can't do math out here. It's hard. Handoff inside. Jackson, first down. Gain of 15 on the play. If we get a field goal, this game is over. Looks like the Ravens are going to lose that one for sure. Handoff inside. Jackson gets over 1,000 and a first down.
This one good for 15. He's come out on a mission here to start this drive. Another first down. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Blitz sent. Corbett's going to run. Griffin will tackle him at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Pass dump short, and that's going to be a gain of 7 for Kitchens. Inside field goal range. Titans will need a sack if they want any hope in this one. Pass dumped outside, caught. Jackson, first down to the 25. The game is over. Audible here from Corbett. He's not done passing today. He's going to throw this away. So maybe he should have been done passing. Pass caught. Gain of 5 for Heath. Down inside the red zone now. Need 5. We're probably going to hand this off here. Play action, bootleg. Pressure coming and caught by Spriggs down to the 3. This is exactly the game we needed to get this season back on track. Handoff inside. Jackson has 2. Less than half the quarter remains. Play action. Incomplete. How do you drop that pass? And Corbett keeps it. He's stuffed. 4th and goal from the 1. The game isn't over. If we fail this here, they still have a chance. Pass caught, touchdown. It's Heath. The game is officially over. Great win here against a good team. I think they're overrated. They'll be out in the first round if they make the playoffs. 5 minutes left to go in this one. I need to see that Dolphins game. I need to confirm the score is very similar to this. And the pressure here, that could have been intercepted. Langham bats it down instead. Pass floated outside, loss of 2. Langham with the tackle on Josephson. The Ravens did finally get a touchdown, but the Vikings got one too. That game is over. Well, not necessarily. And he's going to throw this away. They'll probably go for it here, or maybe they'll punt, giving up. They're going to punt. They've given up here in this one. They know they've lost. They just don't want to give up any more points. Down to the 31-yard line. All we need to do is run out the clock. Yes, the Colts will be victorious. Jackson breaking tackles has a gain of 7. He's at 100 on the day now. Alright, looks like we're going to get a fresh running back in the field. Vincent going outside, and he won't get there. A loss of 2 on the play.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense.
3rd down and 5. Pitch outside. Jackson is going to lose a yard. He's back below 100.
Getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again?
Bengals Steelers is tied. Probably won't be getting another update there unless a touchdown or something happens. We definitely won't be getting to the end of that one. Priority alert. The Dolphins scored. Okay, that's not a priority. They're cooked. Pass dumped short. Incomplete. He couldn't hang on through the contact from Burke.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again.
Pressure coming in. Rivers with a sack. They're about to hit the 2-minute warning. Pressure coming again. Almost intercepted as we hit the 2-minute warning. Punt team coming out. Alright, we just need 1 yard for Jackson.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Audible here from Corbett. Handoff inside. Jackson. He'll have a first. No, not quite. Gain of 9 on 1st down. 1 more 1st down will end this game because they're not utilizing their timeouts. Handoff outside. Jackson will have the 1st down. The game is, oh my goodness. The Dolphins tried to come back, but it's a little too late. Final play of the game coming up here. Handoff inside. Jackson has 3 more. 112 on the day for him. We don't have to call another play. The game is over. The Jets with a dominant victory here over the Titans. Player stats: 294 and 3 touchdowns for Corbett, 112 for Jackson, 15 for Vincent, nothing for Corbett, 2 for Spriggs, 82 for Alvarado, 67 and a touchdown for Spriggs, 57 and a touchdown for Kitchens, 38 and a touchdown for Heath, 23 for Jackson. Spain only had 18 on us, 15 for Hendricks, 10 for Waters, 2 for Beretta, and a drop by Bush. It was that touchdown he dropped. Rivers got a sack, Hackett got a sack, Boyce, Farmer, Subtle. Interception for Burgess and Riley. No forced fumbles for us. They did recover 1, resulting in 1 of their 2 field goals. Alright, going to be advancing past this week. A great victory there for us. We should be moving back into that 7th seed, but not guaranteed. George Phillips will go power again for him. He's getting into a good place there. Alright, we do have a new injury, and I think I know who it is. It's going to be Silver. The sack by Rivers is going to indicate that. No development upgrade. He almost got there. I'm gonna need you to give. No, I'm gonna finish it out. It's actually Reynolds. He will miss some time. So the rookie left tackle is taking over there. Let's advance the week. All we're looking at here is, did we get back in the playoffs? Yes, we did. Who did, all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.